All right, our hands are clean, right?
Clean.
We've cleaned our hands, and now we're ready to make this fancy ornament. And the supplies that you need is really quite simple. You need 6 craft sticks. You need red paint or green, if that's your preference, and glue. So the first thing we want to do, and if you want to look at this, is paint your sticks red, and you only need to do one side and put them aside to dry. Now, if you're like me or Sue and you're impatient, you could take what to blow dryer and blow it dry so it dries faster. So in preparation for our lesson, I've already got 2 triangles that have been painted, looking like so. So how do I put my triangles together? What I'm going to show you using these sticks is that you just put one on top of the other and just put a dab of glue in each corner and glue it together and let it sit. Again, blow dry it if you can't wait for it to dry, but you will end up with 2 triangles to make your star. Oops, that one's backwards. So you got the 2 triangles. So how can we make a star out of this, Sue?
Put them together.
Put them together. Not like this. Like that. How about like, ah, does that make a star?
Yes.
All right. So wherever the star touches, you want to put your glue. And another thing I would do is I would put glue all over, because we've got a little bit of glitter in there. And if you've got glitter at home, you may add some more if you really like it fancy dancy. And I'm going to put it all over my craft stick so it'll sort of glisten on the tree. And then, so you got 2 triangles. And you put them together and let them dry. We're almost to the end, Sue.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
I know, it's a fun thing, and I think the kids will love it.
I think that, can you imagine being a grandmother, and you are?
I am.
And receiving this with a picture in it from your grandchild, or even your child.
I would love it.
So it would be a special ornament for the tree. So the next thing we have to do is we have to have a hanger. Now, this could be yarn, or in this case, we're just going to use some jute twine. That's what they call it at the store we got it at. And what you're going to do is that you're going to tie this in a knot. And then I'm trying to get the knot in the back and put a dab of glue behind that. And guess what you have to do now, Sue? We have to let it dry. Just like, and actually it doesn't even have to be glued. So we're gonna let this dry and see how our ornament turns out. So this is what your ornament will look like. Again, you can add extra glitter or gems or anything like that. I do want to remind you that when you are working with your ornament, if you have glue, if you want to reuse it for other items, make sure you put the lid back on, because if it dries out, it's pretty useless. This is Novella Froman with the Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service and
Sue Akers.
And we are 4-H and we're making the best better.
Merry Christmas.
I'm Novella Froman with the Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service, Pike County office, and
I'm Sue Akers. I am a 4-H assistant here at the office in Pike County.
well, today we're going to do 2 things. 1, we're going to show you how to correctly wash your hands, and 2, we're going to show you how to make this adorable ornament to give to your family and friends, and you can put your picture in there. Now, mine has my dog, but you know, it's really special to people to have it to hang on their tree. Before we get started, let's talk, because hand washing is so important during this time. Sue, how do you wash your hands? How do you do it?
Well, the first thing you do, Miss Froman, is you need a bucket of water here. Nice warm water. And you put your hands down in there and you get them good and wet. Get around your rings and around your fingernails, because your fingernails get really dirty and you don't even realize it sometimes.
Okay.
Then you get you some soap, and then you, for 20 seconds, and you can say the 4-H pledge while we're doing this.
That would be a good way to know when we've
So
got
Miss-
20 seconds.
Exactly, Miss Froman. Would
Let's
you
do
like
it.
to lead me in
Oh,
that?
I will, and I'll do the motions while you're doing the wash. How's
Okay,
that sound?
that sounds fun.
I pledge my
My
head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living. For my club, my community, my country, and my world. Well,
Now-
that should be about 20 seconds.
Now look how good and clean I even got down around in my fingernails.
Right.
And I have a ring on, and see how good and clean my ring is, because
Right.
you know those rings can get germs in them too.
Okay.
So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand into another pan of nice warm water and get all of that soap off of it.
Okay. And the germs. that
And
go
the
with it.
germs, there's my germs. Look at all my germs down in there, yucky.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna take me a paper towel or a towel, it doesn't have to be a paper towel, and then I'm gonna dry them really good. Man, look at the sparkle on my ring, so I got all those germs out of there. So that's the proper, correct way to wash your hands.
So we want to tell you that this is very important at this time, just to keep down the spread of diseases. And now, in just a minute, we're going to talk to you about how to make this star ornament.